Hello my little explorers and welcome back to Mama's Story Time. Today we are going on a big adventure with Peppa Pig all the way to Australia. There'll be cute animals, funny moments and a mystery to solve. So grab your sun hat, hop into your seat and let's go on a road trip with Peppa Pig. Peppa's Australian road trip. Peppa and her family were visiting Kylie Kangaroo in Australia. Mr. Kangaroo picked them up from the airport and flew them back to his house. "Thank you for having us," said Mummy Pig when they landed. "We really needed a relaxing holiday." "No worries," said Mrs. Kangaroo. "Put your feet up and make yourself at home." "Don't mind if we do," replied Mummy Pig. Peppa was very excited to see her friend Kylie, but Kylie seemed a little bit sad. "What's wrong?" asked Peppa. "I've lost Keith," explained Kylie. "He's my toy koala. He could be anywhere." "Anywhere in your whole house?" asked Peppa. "Anywhere in the whole of Australia," said Kylie. "We've just been on a road trip." "Don't worry, Kylie," said Peppa. "We can help you look for Keith. Can't we, Daddy?" "What's that, Peppa?" said Daddy Pig with his feet up in a hammock. "Oh, yes, of course we'll help." Daddy Pig was about to look in his hammock for Keith when Peppa said, "Not in the hammock, Daddy. We need to search the whole of Australia. He could be anywhere." "Oh, I see," said Daddy Pig. Mummy Pig suggested they search the whole of Australia tomorrow as they needed to unpack first. "Just bring your bags," said Mr. Kangaroo. "That way we can go now." "Oh, okay," said Mummy Pig. Mrs. Kangaroo had a camper van camped and ready to go instantly. "Hop in," she said. "Is everybody ready for a road trip to find Keith?" "Yes," cheered Peppa and Kylie. Kylie remembered they'd gone to Rottnest Island at the start of their road trip. "That's right," said Mrs. Kangaroo. "First stop, Rottnest Island." They parked the camper van in Perth and took the ferry to Rottnest Island. "I'll sit here and see if Keith turns up," said Mummy Pig when they arrived. "No, Mummy," said Peppa. "You need to help us look for Keith." "Oh, okay," said Mummy Pig, packing up her deck chair and joining the search. "What's that?" asked Peppa, pointing at something furry. "Is that Keith?" "It's a little quokka," said Mrs. Kangaroo. "Oh," said Peppa, looking at the adorable creature. "I can see lots of amazing things on Rottnest Island. The beach, the pool, and a very cute quokka. But I can't see Keith." "I don't think he's here," said Kylie. "Maybe I left him in Sydney." As soon as they got back to the mainland, everyone rushed to the camper van. "Next stop, Sydney," announced Mrs. Kangaroo. "Toot toot." When they arrived in Sydney, the two families headed to the harbour to search for Keith. "I remember taking him on the ferry," said Kylie. While everyone searched the ferry, Mummy Pig found a quiet spot to relax and admire the view of the Sydney Opera House. "Now, this is a holiday," she said to herself as she drifted off to sleep on the ferry. When they couldn't find Keith, everyone got off the ferry. Everyone except Mummy Pig, who was fast asleep. Suddenly, there was a very loud noise. Honk! Mummy Pig woke up. just as the ferry started to leave the harbour. "Oh dear," she said, looking at the shore. "Mummy," shouted Peppa, waving. "Where are you going?" "I don't know," shouted Mummy Pig. "It's okay, Mrs. Pig," shouted Mr. Kangaroo. "We'll pick you up on the other side." Mrs. Kangaroo crossed the Sydney Harbour Bridge to pick up Mummy Pig. "I can see lots of amazing things in Sydney," said Peppa. "There's the bridge, the sea, the opera house, and Mummy on the ferry. But I can't see Keith." "No," said Kylie, "I don't think he's here." After they picked up Mummy Pig, Kylie said that she might have left Keith on Phillip Island in Victoria. "Next stop, Victoria," said Mrs. Kangaroo. "Toot toot!" There were lots of cute penguins waddling about on Phillip Island, and Peppa, George and Kylie joined in. Mummy and Daddy Pig were about to sit down, relax and watch the waddling when, "Mummy, Daddy, come and be penguins with us," cried Peppa. They all waddled so much they fell over. "Who's that laughing at us?" said Peppa. "It's a kookaburra," said Mrs. Kangaroo. "A very loud, laughing one." "I can see lots of amazing penguins on Phillip Island and a very loud kookaburra," said Peppa. "But I can't see Keith." "I don't think he's here," said Kylie. "Do you think I left him when we went for that picnic in the Outback, Daddy?" "Maybe," said Mr. Kangaroo. "Let's go check it out." Everyone rushed back to the camper van. "Next stop, the Outback," said Mrs. Kangaroo. "Toot toot!" The drive to the Outback was very long, but it was worth it. The Outback was a very special, very magical place. "I can see lots of amazing things in the Outback," said Peppa. "A platypus, an emu, a tree. Oh, look, it's Keith." Peppa pointed to a koala. "I found him, Kylie." "That's not Keith, Peppa," said Kylie. "That's a real koala. Isn't it awesome?" "Yes," said Peppa. Finally, Mr. Kangaroo decided it was time to head back home. "But we didn't find Keith," said Peppa sadly. "That's okay," said Kylie. "I've had such an amazing time on our road trip. I'm not feeling sad about Keith anymore." When they got back to Kylie's house, Mummy and Daddy Pig wanted to rest. "Oh, there's something lumpy in my hammock," said Daddy Pig. He reached down and pulled out a toy koala. "Keith!" shouted Kylie. "We found him!" "So we didn't need to search the whole of Australia," said Mummy Pig. "Kid was here, in the hammock, all along." "He must have needed a rest after our road trip," said Kylie. "I know how he feels," said Mummy Pig, yawning. Mr. Kangaroo cooked dinner for everyone on the barbie. "Where are Mr. and Mrs. Pig?" asked Mrs. Kangaroo. "They loved the road trip so much they needed a rest, just like Keith," said Peppa, tucking into her corn cob. "Ha ha 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 ha." Peppa loves Australian road trips. Everyone loves Australian road trips. Well, what an amazing road trip! From Rottnest Island to the Sydney Harbour, Phillip Island, and even the magical Outback, Peppa and her friends explored it all. And after all that searching, Keith was in the hammock the whole time. This story reminds us that sometimes the best adventures are about the fun we have along the way, not just what we're looking for. And if you liked today's adventure, don't forget to like, subscribe, and come back soon for more fun stories. Bye bye for now, little adventurers.